International Convocation, take a few more minutes to make sure you eat all of the food. I don't want to see any leftovers. We'll have more music, and then in about 10 minutes we'll be gathering in the center of the building to receive the destinations for GCT. They can more like to eat, and we'll be meeting in the middle. All right?
People watching live, hello everyone. Well, no matter where you're going.
I think let's just get. I'm sorry. Want that over there? Sure. One picture. And then like not
did you know but I'm here.
I was like, who are you doing this to? I was like, I'm not my mom. Everybody watching.
Like, I don't know what's going on. I think you're good.
Nice little variety.
You guys don't want to look up and take a photo? All right, 1, 2, 3.
Are you ready? Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to, depending on how you count the COVID year, it's either our 20th or our 21st. What are you pointing at?
The volume adjustment behind you. He's got it. Just turn you on.
I'm not going to do that. Okay, it's either our 20th or our 21st year of JCP this year. So briefly, I want to give credit to those who really started this. So about 22 years ago, that means a dear friend of the university's, Nancy Lyric Crosby, passed away. Nancy was in advanced age at that point, but she was an expert in children's literature, and she is really the first person who widely published articles about how children's literature in the United States was biased and discriminatory. That it just showed little kids who were white and who were in the United States. It didn't have a global perspective, it didn't have a cross-cultural perspective, and her argument is we are hurting literacy and we are hurting our country by doing that. And so Nancy, who started writing about that when she was in her mid-40s, continued writing about it until she was an advanced age and passed away, was an upper middle income white woman who saw the damage that was being done across our country with children's literature, and she argued for it to be changed. When she passed away, she left a gift to the institution, a fairly substantial gift. And we did not know what was coming. So please, if you ever decide to leave a gift, if you could let us know beforehand so we could thank you eye to eye, and we can ask any questions we have, that'd be great. But she said it needs to be used for learning across the institution and soon. Learning across the institution soon. Well, that can mean a heck of a lot of things, don't you think? And so what we did is we pulled together a group of faculty, staff, and students. We asked for input, and we got 777 suggestions. It went to this committee of faculty, staff, and students, and they holed up an entire Saturday. And after the first half hour, they said, could we have a copy of the mission statement? So we sent in copies of the mission statement. We said, we'll send you food and drink and whatever else you need. Let us know when you have the idea. And at the end of the day, they said, well, we've got these ideas and they're pretty good. Some of which, by the way, we did do as an institution. Then they said, we have the idea that has to be done. And they went to the mission statement, which is the same mission statement we have now. And they said, we do a great job with this, but this part about being global citizens, we do that pretty unevenly at the institution. Like, not everybody can commit to being a global citizen because they don't all understand what it means. Now we have FYS going global, so we're a lot better at that now, right? They said, so here's the deal, and not everybody has the resources. So because they don't have time, what we're going to do is we're going to send students on an international trip, and faculty and staff too, because they have to be global citizens as well. They don't have time. They have to work to make money for tuition. It can't be in the summer. Not all programs can study abroad, although many of you can. So they said, the committee, let's do it over spring break and steal a couple days on either side. Everybody's got spring break. Not everybody has the money to do it. And so let's make it all expenses paid. So it is a great leveler. Anyone who can have access to it. And then the third part was sometimes people are really afraid. So let's put a whole safety net around them. Let's send them with a faculty or staff member who's either from that location or has really great experience or contacts in that area. Let's spend months preparing them. Let's have them talk as a whole group and then have them talk as individual groups. And if anybody's parents or grandparents or siblings are worried, your spouses, we'll be happy to talk to them along the way as well. And so that's how we ended up with the Global Citizenship Project all these years. Now, learning, so it's learning, right? You're gonna learn a lot. This is not lay on the beach or go on the ski slopes and all. I mean, you might do some of that depending on where you're going, right? But this is about learning. And let me just say, you can sleep on the plane. You can sleep when you get home. Do not plan on sleeping too much while you're there, because we want you to take advantage of every single moment. So that's the learning part. Across the institution, anyone from across the institution is eligible to apply. Whether you have traveled before or not, whether you're from another country or you grew up in the United States, whether you're faculty, staff, or students, even if you've done it once before, you're still eligible to apply again. And the third part is use the money soon. So that's the hard part. We started, then we were like, oh, we'll put the money in an endowment, except it said soon. And after deep conversations, it wasn't clear that she would have been okay with us putting it in the endowment because it wouldn't have all been used soon. So we spent it. And now it is partially in the operating budget and partially thanks to the incredible goodwill of a number of partners for the institution and individuals who have come forward. And sometimes people say, here's $25, put it towards the trips. And sometimes people say, I have enough money that I can sponsor an individual student. And sometimes groups or individuals say, I will sponsor an entire trip. So those of you get this opportunity, I hope you will think about that in years to come. Somebody gave you this chance. So whether you can spare $10 or $10,000 or do an entire trip, please think about that in the future because it's a great way to open the world to others. So thanks to Nancy Lara Crosby, who's been gone all these years, but look at what she gave. It still lives on. Now, so what's going to happen is I'm going to call your names, and if you're on, when I call your name, you're going to come stand here. Then you're going to see who's your whole group. Then we're going to invite up the person that's leading you, and then it's going to be, this is where you're going. So, with apologies for I'm working, some of you gave me pronunciation and some of you assumed I would just have it. So with apologies there, if you would please join me up here. Effie Sheed, Audrey Chapman, come up here, y'all. Emily Denvis, Sheila Otwa, Joshua Kalman. We're gonna have to print this larger type next year. Sorry. Gloria Crow, Lizzie Ledesma, Kyle McMeans, Izzy Miller. Where is the umbrella?
Right there.
It's supposed to ward away the rain for the marching band. She had to carry it for a year. Damian Smith. Your group leader is Marco Flanson. And that means y'all are going to Colombia. Okay, next group, if you will come up, please. Madison Beckela, Kevin Bixler, Rodney Bragdon, Leanne Curley, Samara Drummond, Noah Huffman, Baylor McGettigan, Emily Sellinger, sorry Emily, Ethan Swope, Leslie Vega Jimenez, you have co-leaders. You're being led by Jeremy Fox, and Prina Bhattacharya. You're going to Nepal. Third group is Matthew Allen, Jose Barrera, Colin Benedict, Valerie Carlson, Aylin Gibbon, Dayton Keffer, Diego Marcos, Eva Melendez, Sydney Tucci, Tommy Woods, you're being led by Isabella DiNapoli, and you'll be going to her native Poland. Maria Valapersky, Aisha Berry, Matthew Clark, Caitlin Kluke, Jacob Kolbas, Johan Young, Allison Lanzerdorfer, Jonah Midas, Caitlin Rose, Amy Rowcliffe. And let me just say, there's at least one person in this group that applied for 3 years in a row before getting it. So if you applied and you're on the alternate list or you didn't get it, keep applying because you can end up here. And it was worth it, I would say, because you're being led by Tinyu Chen. Which means you're going to Taiwan.
Let's go, Jonah.
Our final group. Riley Barr. Madison Cavallette. Seiko Elmore.
Yes.
Stephanie Garcia. Abby Gomez. Sophie Koudalakis. Rebecca Polanco. Dustin Scarborough. Ryan Snyder. Luke Yeager. You're being led by Karen Abraham, our provost. And everybody's like, where did Karen come? No, Karen, with the help of a Shenandoah alumna who's from there and owns a safari company there, you're going to Tanzania.
All right, thank you, everybody. There's some more food. Help yourself. Otherwise, we're adjourned. GCP groups hang out. We're gonna get some pictures and then.